In a world where distractions are constant, finding focus is more challenging than ever. But here's where it gets controversial. Many of us are fixated on quick fixes for productivity, yet the simplest solution to sharpening our concentration is often overlooked. Let's dive into how a psychologist's research reveals a game-changer for those struggling with stress and scattered thoughts. Have you ever felt like your mind is a runaway train, constantly drifting away from the task at hand? The harder you try to stay focused, the more overwhelmed you become. This isn't just a personal struggle. It's a common experience shared by millions. Today's fast-paced environment, with news updates flooding our phones and social media amplifying emotions in real time, has created a perfect storm for fragmented attention. Popular topics rise and fade faster than ever, leaving us mentally exhausted from being pulled in a dozen directions at once. A 2019 study in Nature Communications, https://doid.org/1038/S414670911, highlights how our modern information diet accelerates this problem. Every second, we're bombarded with notifications, ads, and viral content that hijack our attention. The result? A cycle of fleeting focus that leaves us drained, even if we've completed tasks. This is where mindfulness meditation steps in, not as a vague wellness trend, but as a scientifically backed strategy to reclaim mental clarity. A 2025 study, https://www.sciencedirectcom/science/article/PII/S016786025003, explored how mindfulness influences both attention and physical arousal. Researchers used EEG to measure brainwave patterns and skin conductance to track stress levels. Participants practiced mindfulness meditation, comparing their brain activity during sessions to resting states. The findings reveal 3 key ways this practice transforms focus. 1. It trains your brain to tune out distractions. When your phone pings, Slack alerts, or Instagram autoplay interrupts your workflow, these signals trigger a mental tug-of-war. Each interruption forces your brain to shift focus, creating an attention residue, a lingering state of mental clutter. Over time, this leads to burnout, even if you've completed tasks. Mindfulness changes this dynamic by teaching your brain to respond to distractions with calm rather than reaction. During meditation, participants showed reduced alpha wave activity linked to mind wandering, signaling a shift toward present moment awareness. Instead of instantly reacting to a notification, your brain learns to acknowledge it without getting drawn in. 2. It improves focus without increasing stress. Many of us assume that forcing ourselves to concentrate hard will work, but this approach often backfires. Trying to suppress distracting thoughts can create a cycle of anxiety, making the problem worse. The 2025 study found that mindfulness breathing exercises increased brain activity in regions tied to sustained attention while lowering physiological arousal. This dual effect is crucial. Focus is sharpened without the mental strain of rigid productivity methods. Your brain becomes trained to stay engaged naturally without the pressure of micromanaging every thought. 3. Consistent practice balances your brain. Like any skill, focus strengthens through repetition. The 2025 study tracked participants who meditated 15 minutes daily for 6 weeks. Over time, their brains showed measurable changes in activity linked to sustained attention. Even short, regular sessions can build resilience against mental fatigue. The key isn't long sessions, but consistency. A few minutes a day, done regularly, can transform how your brain handles distractions and stress. Here's the catch. Mindfulness isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Some may argue that meditation is too passive or that it doesn't address the root causes of stress. But the science shows it's not about forcing yourself to be productive. It's about cultivating a mindset where attention is naturally sharp and calm. As the study's authors note, this is about shifting awareness from chaos to clarity. So, what's the takeaway? Instead of chasing productivity hacks, try grounding yourself in the present. Notice the warmth of a conversation, the smell of coffee, or the sound of rain. These small moments anchor your mind in the here and now. When your brain is less distracted, focus becomes effortless, And if you're curious, take the Mindful Attention Awareness Scale, https://therapytips.org personality-attention awareness scale to see how present you really are in your daily life. What do you think? Are you more likely to feel stressed when trying to stay on task? Share your thoughts below, because the answer might surprise you.